Yo, you guys, welcome back to another video on Michigan Sports Talk here, and today we're going to be looking at everything that, just looking at the UCLA-Michigan game. UCLA beat Michigan, got the better of them 51-49, and the Wolverines' great season and the great tournament run comes to an end. But you got to give credit to both teams. UCLA has just been playing good recently. It was just very unfortunate things that happened for Michigan in this one. We're going to be talking about everything around the game, and just looking at some stats and just talking about the loss that Michigan took. But yeah, if you guys are new around here, I greatly appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button. And we're probably going to be making more videos around football, maybe some Michigan baseball. We'll see. Maybe NBA talk. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys want me to cover, and I'll see if I can make videos on it. But yeah, let's get right into today's video, guys. So right away we're going to be looking at UCLA's box score here. Just very low scoring defensive battle here, and the whole game I was just looking at the score. The first half, it was really just really great defense by both teams, and just unfortunate for Michigan to lose this one in a very tight game. But yeah, let's get right into it. Cody Riley, the forward, only had 4 points, 3 assists, but he really fouled out. He didn't really foul out. He had 4 fouls towards the end, though, and he was in foul trouble. And then Jules Bernard, 4 points, 2 assists, 9 rebounds. Jaquez Jr., 4 points, 4 assists, 6 rebounds. I thought he would perform better. But this was just a defensive battle. A lot of players didn't perform as well as they really should have or expected to. But one guy that did is Johnny Juzang. Literally lit it up. Really the only player on UCLA that really made a difference on the offensive side. He had 28 points, 2 rebounds, and pretty much played the whole entire game at 37 minutes. And really the only time that he came out was when he got injured on his ankle, and then he came right back in. If he did stay out, I think we would have won this game because he came down and hit another shot. He was just going off. No matter who was playing defense on him, just shot over him and made it every time. And once he made two threes in a row in the first half, that's when Juwan Howard realized, he called timeout, and he knew that, this guy was hot right there, and just couldn't stop him. Tiger Campbell, though, the point guard, had 11 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound. He played really well as well, and that's really about it, guys. Kenneth Wuba or something, number 14 on UCLA. Don't know how to pronounce his name, but he had 5 rebounds. I'm pretty sure he, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, he is the one that came in for the backup to Cody Riley. So he's the one that came in for Cody Riley at times when he was in foul trouble. Yeah, now let's look at Michigan. This box score right here, obviously very different. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players on this box score. We usually have around 8 or 10 players on this box score, so really different. The only person that got in double figures was Hunter Dickinson at 11 points. Brandon Johns Jr. had 8 points. He played really well. Eli Brooks pretty much played the whole game, 37 minutes. So did Franz Wagner, surprisingly. Eli Brooks had 8 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds. And Franz Wagner had 4 points, 2 assists, 8 rebounds. And obviously missed a couple game-winning shots, but can't really, focus just on him. I know he's been getting a lot of comments and hate comments towards him, but you can't really do that. Michigan fans, obviously, you could be mad at him, but you would not be here without him, in the Elite Eight. And just an unfortunate game for him. He just had an off day, and there's nothing you can really do about it. He's probably gonna go to the NBA this year. Get drafted along with Isaiah Livers. We'll talk about that later in a different video on what I expect from Michigan basketball and players to come back. I know Mike Smith, Eli Brooks, Isaiah Livers, Franz Wagner, Johnny Brown, Austin Davis. They can all come back if they choose to. But let's keep going here. Mike Smith only had 3 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds. Johnny Brown had 9 rebounds, 8 points, 2 assists. Austin Davis had 7 points, 3 rebounds. And Johnny Brown is really the guy that I would have had taken at least one shot towards the end there, because he was really the only one that could hit a three-pointer in this game. He had 2 of our 3 3-pointers, and that was a good time to take a look at the stats here. We did shoot better than UCLA, surprisingly, at 39.2%. They shot 28.9%, had 1 more bucket more than us, obviously, as you can see by the score. 3-pointers really killed us, 3 for 11, 27.3%, but UCLA did not shoot well at all. Either. They shot 3 for 13 for 3-pointers, 23.1%. Free throws really killed us in this one. If we made our free throws, we would have won this game by 3 points, or 5 points. We shot 6 for 11 from free throws. They shot 6 of 7, so that really hurt us. Again, there's just so many what ifs you could go back to this game and look at. Just sucks. But total rebounds, we actually out-rebounded them by 10. We were undefeated coming into this game. If we out-rebounded the opponent, not anymore. Just couldn't hit our shots today. Offensive rebounds, we had 11. They had 7 assists. Both had 12. Blocks were pretty much even. We had 3. They had 2. Steals, both had 5. Turnovers really killed us as well. We had 14. They had 8. And personal fouls don't really matter. If they had 14, we had 11. So that's really it, guys. Revolving around the game. Now just my thought around it. It was just a very unfortunate game, really, for us. UCLA and Michigan both played great defensive efforts. But yeah, like I said, one player that I really would have given a shot towards the end was Johnny Brown. Pretty sure he had 2 3-pointers out of our 3 3-pointers made. So just really just would have given him a shot. He actually made a 3, put us up by 1 with 2:30 left in the game. When we went down by 9 though in the second half, I really thought the game was over because our offense was stalling, couldn't do anything, and then we started chipping away at the lead, and then before we knew it, in 3 minutes we were down by 3. And that's really the point where I thought we would start taking off and go ahead and win this game and go to the Final Four to play Gonzaga. But unfortunately, that just did not happen. I know one missed call was Eli Brooks push-off. What was it? I think it was Juzang that shot the air ball, maybe. He airballed it, I think, at one point, or one of their players airballed it. And the coach was just yelling at the referees, telling them that, I think it was Franz Wagner was guarding him, telling him that he hit his hand or his arm, but they showed the replay and it was a good 3 feet or at least a foot of room between his hand and his arm, and then they went on the other side of the court. And the referees pretty much went ahead on the other side of the court and made up a makeup call of Eli Brooks pushing off of Tiger Campbell, which really wasn't a push-off, but they called it offensive, and UCLA got the ball back. Now that, obviously that possession really, you would think wouldn't matter in the game, which it really didn't. I don't think it really would have, changed the outcome of the game, but it maybe could have, because this game was just, both offenses were taking their time because, none of them could score. It was just great defense. But I mean, that's really why, that possession really could have mattered. But nonetheless, we just left a lot of opportunities out there on the court to win this game. You talk about the last 4 game-winning shots. The one with 20 seconds left, we went down, called the timeout. Everything was in our momentum, or everything was, the momentum was on our side at that time. Only down by 1, a chance to win it with just a bucket. And you go ahead and call up a play. Franz Wagner got the ball. They set a screen. The guy went under the screen that left Franz Wagner wide open, And I think if Franz Wagner would have, stepped up a little bit, just took like a couple steps towards the 3-point line. If you go ahead and look at that play, he was like about 3 feet behind the 3-point line. I think if he was a little bit closer to the 3-point line, he might have made that, because he did come up short and airballed it. And then Eli Brooks got the rebound and put it up, and it was pretty much wide open for him, and I think he just rushed it, and that even would have given us the lead as well. And then what was it, Mike Smith getting the rebound, calling a timeout, and then Mike Smith gets the ball, drives in, wide open 3 pull up, which was a very tough shot to make, especially on, kind of by the corner on the left wing of the court. So that really is a tough shot, but almost went in, and then ball goes out of bounds with 0.5 seconds left, and then you got a good shot again from Franz Wagner, almost went in, just didn't go in. And so that was really that's what really sucked about that game. After the game, you just looked back at it, and I haven't even gone and watched the replay or any highlights of the game because I just didn't want to really relive that moment, because it really did suck. I left a lot of opportunities out, and it honestly was kind of a really sloppy game. Not my kind of game to watch, really. I like offensive showdowns. It was a very great game as a fan, also as, it was just a close game. So any close game is really a great game to watch, but if you watch, the first half really wasn't exciting. It was kind of boring. It was just a defensive showdown, and that's what, really defensive showdown games bring to you. But, nonetheless, we just left a lot out there on the court. All the players left it all out there. And you got to give respect to Juwan Howard. He will be back. Michigan basketball will be back. Get the #1 recruiting class coming in. You look at all these players coming in, and I don't know what players are going to be staying here, but I think you should have a very great team next year if you have a couple freshmen coming in. What I really expect out of this next team next year is people need to step up. You need to have people that can shoot the 3, that can shoot the ball consistently and really good each and every game. You just look at our team. Franz Wagner hasn't been really consistent at all. He has some great games, then he has a terrible game the next game. So it's just really hard. Chauncey Brown really didn't step it up until the LSU game. But, like I said, I think we should have given him another shot towards the end of that game, because he was really the only player in my eye that was hot and that could shoot the 3 that game. Eli Brooks didn't get a lot of 3-point shots as well. That's really it. I mean, not a lot of people played this game because it was such a tight game. Hunter Dickinson down low was just getting, just double teamed and everything. It was very congested. UCLA did a very good job of eliminating Hunter Dickinson or Austin Davis out of the post in the first half. And I think they realized that we're either going to, lose to Hunter Dickinson inside, or we're going to lose to Michigan shooting 3 and being lights out from 3. And I think that's what you really want to lose on, is not from Hunter Dickinson down low, but, just locking up the paint and letting Michigan find a way to shoot it and win their way by shooting the ball. And our shots just weren't there today. So a very great game plan by UCLA right there. That's going to wrap up the video, guys. Pretty much going to be, making a couple more videos here throughout the week around Michigan basketball, and we'll probably wrap it up. And we'll have some, videos talking about Michigan basketball here and there, but probably going to be talking about football news, maybe the NBA. I don't know, I think the playoffs might be coming up. I'm not really sure. I haven't been keeping track of the NBA. MLB is starting today as well, so Michigan baseball is also going on right now. So, lots of sports to still talk about, but this is really the main focus I've been doing. So let me know down below in the comment section what you guys want me to make a video on. Other than that, guys, hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please drop a like, subscribe for more. And don't worry, guys, if you're a Michigan fan, if you're a Michigan basketball fan, we're going to be just fine. Juwan Howard is here to stay, and we're going to be back, guys. Don't even worry. We'll be back next year probably, and just depends on if who comes back and what freshman comes in and can really contribute to the team. We'll see though, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day.